Hi guys! Today we're going to talk about a little bit about the embryology of the pancreas and how it can explain pancreatic divisum and pancreatitis and the double duct sign, which can be seen in cases of periampullary neoplasms or malignancy. Okay, this is the pancreas. When we take a look at it from the front or the coronal perspective. Okay, so this is the model I made. This represents the bigger portion and a smaller portion. The bigger portion is located more superiorly or cranially. Smaller portion located inferiorly or caudal. The dorsal bud or dorsal pancreas ironically has a smaller duct draining into the minor papilla. Again, bigger dorsal bud but with a smaller duct draining into the minor papilla, while the ventral bud has a bigger duct, fat compared this one and this one. This one is wider, larger duct draining into the major papilla. Now in early development, these two are not joined together, and if we take a look at these structures from the front, from the top, okay, so let's switch our view to this perspective. Okay, so initially it's like this. They are on the opposite sides of the duodenum. Again, switching to the frontal view. Okay, they are on the opposite sides of the duodenum. Note here that the ventral bud, okay, of the pancreas is also derives from the same structure which give rise to the common bile duct, the gallbladder, and the liver. Okay, so liver, gallbladder, common bile duct shares the same origin as with the ventral bud. So this common bile duct will join this ventral bud later on, okay, before it empties into the major papilla. Okay, so let's remove this first. Now we're going to switch again to a top view, just like this. Ventral bud, dorsal bud, which is larger, ventral bud, which is smaller. There will be a rotation, just like this, rotation. Okay, and if we take a look from the front, it will end up looking like this. Okay, now when they merge together, this dorsal duct and the ventral ducts will merge together and form a communication just like this, and this is what we call the main pancreatic duct, which is also called the duct of Wirsung. So you can see here that the duct of Wirsung has portions which come from the dorsal duct and the ventral duct. Okay, now let's insert again the common bile duct. Again, this is the blue structure here. Common bile duct enters or merges with the ventral duct, and the ventral duct here, which becomes the duct of Wirsung, will empty into the major papilla. Because of this relationship or structures of the duct of the main pancreatic duct and the common bile duct, if you have a neoplasm here in the periampullary region, such as a cancer here, there will be two ducts which will be obstructed or which will be dilated in imaging. If you have a tumor here, you will have dilatation of this structure, the common bile duct, and also the main pancreatic duct, and that's what we call the double duct sign here. Okay, now what about pancreatic divisum? In pancreatic divisum, there is no merging of these two structures, this one and this one. No merging. So what happens is that the dorsal duct will drain the larger portion of the pancreas. Now this dorsal duct is smaller compared to the ventral duct. Smaller duct, smaller papilla or the minor papilla, and this minor papilla may not be able to handle all of the secretions of this larger portion of the pancreas, and that will predispose to pancreatitis. Okay, so that's the pancreatic divisum.